I've been going hard from the night into the daylight, telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up what's for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been a prize, there's no need to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Boy, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Yeah, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that, like that. Hey, never feeling the pressure, please not at all. I walk in when it's crunch time, leaves in the fall. Woman on me, only hit my name in a roll call. It's like there is no ground beneath my feet, I got no flaws. Still humble, but just don't get it confused. You know who I am, there's no need to introduce. I am one of one, they can't stand it, but it's true. Sicker than the average, ain't no challenge that's immune. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Boy, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Yeah, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that, like that. Big stack, big stack in my bag. It's like that, like big stack in my bag. I'm getting to it, like that, like. Listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over, you bragging ignorance, you lack the vision from sacrilegious. And then my rap that you ever offended, my clearly cracked the mission with crass intentions. You may have given them credit, so can you say now? This ain't the meaning, you might as well go and lay down. Make way to witness the heights are going to fade down. You pray for distance, you got to be used to lay down. Preparation means opportunity, no? Being great as ambiguity, no? Two at the stake for your foolery, no? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, didn't know? What have I done? What am I motive? What am I saying for you? What's to be done? Who needs a motive? I won't be defeated, they don't want to see it, don't want to believe it, but no one stops to the most uneven. I'm close to achieving my goals, I'm thinking it shows up every day. I ain't here to fight, Bill. I got everything to...
It's Matt.
The Vikings defense set to go to work 2-0 on the young season. Now the 7-year veteran, Austin Eckler. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This defense for the Vikings, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. On first down, Justin Herbert. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert, it's complete to Williams. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. No score after one on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now it's Herbert. His throw caught at about the 5. Touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They started on the ground with Eckler. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
Partner, I think that play echoed a short yardage run. I know they were backed against their own goal line, but when they stack the defensive line like that, if you find any type of a crease, you're up to the 3rd level before you know it.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Herbert now. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Herbert. Open man. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic.
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. Herbert on first down now. They'll find Williams on the slant. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Herbert rolling to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from...
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first. The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They're going to need to bear down a bit with this drive beginning all the way out past the 40-yard line. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Holding offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Justin Herbert looking to pass. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here is third and quite a ways. Herbert. In trouble, and he's taken down. Lewis seen. And there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the lot. Talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll try the right side with Eckler, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground.
I got my boys blitzing on.
This afternoon just
got better. Like he stole something for real.
His best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. It's Eckler again. Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. The Viking defense back out for this next drive.
We're going to blitz him to the debut.
Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee.
Ain't no way that he's going to take the lead the whole damn game. Start the...
Well, this is one of those games where if you win it, it feels extra special, but to lose a close one.
Lost right now 4 times. I figured out and then blitzing.
I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Whole club selling out of the hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my ratings. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. That's what made me rich. Whole club, my clown way too wide to be shooting in the eyes. I'm sleeping
and then it'll be a 90, and then I was
standing on my money, dog. Please don't get involved. Ain't nobody running off. Root to the basics. I can't be no son-in-law. I can't take the summer off. I make it look good and all, but this is no vacation. All the goons, they respect me and I know it. Watch your words and your tongue, you're not a poet. My advice, please don't try to be heroic. Let me know they whole clothes selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Small minutes don't come around, they don't survive my
Hey, what's good, Nat?
What's good is the new spot I've hooked you up with.
Listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over. You bragging ignorance, you lack the vision. I'm sacrilegious. I feel my wrath as you ever been in my clearly crafted mission with crass intentions. You may have given them credit so they can save now. This ain't the end and you might as well go and lay down. Make way to witness the heights are going to fade down. You pray for distance from guys like me, it's too late now. Preparation means opportunity, though. Being great, that's ambiguity, though. Too much at stake for your foolery, is it though? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, did you know? What have I done? What are my motives? What am I thinking? What do you think? What's to be done? Who needs a motive? I won't be defeated. They don't want to see it. They want to believe it, but no one won't stop to the most uneven. I'm close to achieving my goals. I'm leading to show them everything that I believe in. I ain't here to fight, Phil. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes and flatter, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. Show you what these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing. I'ma show you what these hands are doing. Beautiful tragedies happen one but again, and no umbrella can shelter the way I show on your feet. I'm not interested, I want to form an allegiance. I'm simply captivated, I want to show my achievements. Screw away from feeling I'm gonna lose. So what's the plan if I cultivated a move? Stupid claims, I'm a lunatic and I'm clueless, but you'll rule the day when I'm doing this for amusement. Preparation means opportunity, yes. Being great is ambiguity, yes. Too much at stake for your foolery, this a test. Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, I ain't stressed. You gonna stop? Well, ain't that so? Ain't nothing gonna block me from the pain I know. You
Vikings defense on the field now, working with a 3-0 lead. A first down throw for Young. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And second down. You look at this Vikings. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes. See if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
To throw on second down is Young. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. Well, what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles, put it on those receivers.
They go play action. Young. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. You could almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your third-grade teacher teach you about straight lines, right? As soon as you have those, you take forward.
Oh, Young loses it. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, we may not see it behind the big play sheet that they like to use, but I'll bet there's a big grin on the defensive coordinator's face. A corner blitz, what we often call a cat blitz.
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive.
Here we go. Here we go.
A man who joined the Panthers from the NFC champs, it's Miles Sanders. Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
There comes some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
On play action, Young. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Ready?
Now here's Young. And that is taken in by Hurst. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And an official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Michael Dana just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And looky there, Charles just acquired, already making an impact on the defensive side of the football.
Thank you.
Maybe not a superstar, but he does a few things well, and I think they'll emphasize that in his new role with this team.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 3rd and 8 now. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Young on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Offside, defense.
Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They declined it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go there. The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They'll play with a lead here to begin this 3rd quarter. Looking for another solid half of football to carry them to victory. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first.
Oh, Young loses it. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So the opposite of what they envisioned when they left that locker room, a turnover on the opening drive of this 3rd quarter.
I like your identification there because that's exactly what...
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive.
Ready.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw, Young. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Daniil Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks... The Viking defense back out for this next drive.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the...
Now the ball comes loose. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
Right?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball.
And we're back now in Charlotte.
Ready.
2nd and short now following the fumble. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. Young's throw here on target to Hurst. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Looks to his running back, and he's got him. It's Miles Sanders. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. To the air once more, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen with career touchdown number 60. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th. The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive.
Got it. Here we go. Here we go.
Now Young. That's into the hands of Marshall. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. This is where you learn a lot about rookie quarterbacks. How can they run that 2-minute drill? We're about to find out.
Yeah, and for them, it's not just proving it to guys like you or me watching the game and trying to beat a defense. It's proving it to their team.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here now, 3rd down. Young. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep...
The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They had the pick 6 just a moment ago. So
Set. Ready. Ready.
Young to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Lewis Seen. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold this.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory.
I've been going hard from the night into the daylight. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up what's for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like.
Whole club selling out of hitter doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. The whole club. My client way too white to be shooting in the eyes. I'm sleeping good at night, see the door don't got no locks. To be spiteful, she best friends with the ops. That you need better stop. Standing on my money, dog. Please don't get this involved. Ain't nobody running off. Move to the basics. I can't be no son-in-law. I can't take the summer off. I make it look good enough. This is no vacation. All the good ones, they respect me, and I know it. Watching words and
Hey, can we get that music turned up?
Nice play out there today, Rook. I
ain't tripping, this is easy.
Hey, Nat, what's cooking?
I call with good news, Cap.
I like the sound of that. What kind of good news we talking?
Well, as we predicted, your play on the field this season has some high-profile brands looking to get you in their gear.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yes. The sneaker world has taken an interest in you.
Am I getting my own kicks?
I can see that in the future. But first, why don't you tell me which brand you want to rep?
Can't go wrong with the classic. I'd be happy to rep this style.
Okay, great. Let's make this happen.
Natalie Day, coming through in the clutch. Appreciate you.
Keep up the good work.
We got London on the trip.
Whole club selling out of hitter doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come around.
Jahan! Where's Jahan? Jahan! Where's Jahan?
We got London on the trip.
Whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. The whole club, my crown way too white to be shooting in the eyes. I'm sleeping good at night, see the door don't got no locks. To be spiteful, she best friends with the ops. You need better style. Standing on my money, dog. Please don't get the involved. Ain't nobody running off. Rules to the basics. I can't be no son-in-law. I can't take the summer off. I make it look good and all, but this is no vacation. All the goons, they respect me and I know it. Watch your words and your tone, you not a part. My advice, please don't try to be heroic. Let me know they whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Gold niggas don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Never had a mentor. Only one Scarface.
What's that?
I met her at a club. She twerk better when I heartbreak. Hey, her wanna everything. I'm praying for a Bentley and to never go to jail. I'm fresh up out the gutter. I don't know if you can tell. I'm hustling for everything I do for legacy. You can call me any type of day, my dog. I never sleep. The only rule I got is if we don't embarrass me. I write down my problems, then record it just for therapy, just for clarity. Whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me read the whole club.
What's that? Jahan! What's that? Where's Jahan?
Listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over. You bragging ignorance, you lack the vision. I'm sacrilegious. I feel my raptors, you ever offended. My clearly cracked the mission with crass intentions. You may have given them credit, something to say now. This ain't the end, and you might as well go and lay down. Make way to witness the hype of going, I'm fade down. You pray for distance with guys like me, it's too late now. Preparation beats opportunity, no? Being great, that's ambiguity, no? Too much at stake for your foolery, isn't though? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, did you know? What have I done? What are my motives? What am I thinking? What's to be done? Who needs a motive? I won't be defeated. They don't want to see it, don't want to believe it, but no one won't stop to the most uneven. I'm close to achieving my goals, I'm leading to show them everything that I believe in.
What's that?
I ain't here to fight, Phil. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes, I'm better, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you.
Where's your heart?
With these hands and do it. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing. Beautiful tragedies happen more for the Eden, and no umbrella can shelter the way I storm on your weekends. I'm not interested or wanna form an allegiance. I'm simply captivated on how you more my achievements. One screw away from feeling I'm gonna lose it. So who's to blame if I cultivated a moment? Stupid claims I'm a lunatic and I'm clueless, but you'll rule the day when I'm doing this for amusement. Preparation means opportunity, yes. Being great is ambiguity, yes. Too much at stake for your foolery, this a test. Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, I ain't stressed. You gonna stop me? Well, ain't that so? Ain't nothing gonna block me from the pain I know. You have no other choice but to watch me with the flames I grow. You probably think that I'm ungodly, but I ain't that though. But I ain't here to fight, Phil. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. With these hands and do it. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing. We ain't even. They ain't submit when you daydreaming. Can't need to eat, I ain't eating in 8 weeks. And my mouth's watering like I stay teething. You can't reason with the animal that's losing my brains to. You don't really know me. If you think you do get amnesia, got a problem, I'm subtracting you like a math teacher. I'm that lethal like a threat to a mass preacher. I send you up to Christ if you're crossing your act evil. Preparation means opportunity, man. Being great is ambiguity, baby. Too much at stake for your foolery, ain't it crazy? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, you won't faze me. You ain't really hard like you imagine and bragging about being toxic, but you ain't really that hazardous. Rap God, if you don't believe in me, then it's blasphemous. Everything that you are is an acronym to my adjective. But I ain't here to fight, Phil. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. With these hands and do it. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing.
I ain't tripping, this is easy. Easy, got 'em excited to meet me. I got friends who got CZs. Wake up, get to it and repeat. I ain't hearing nothing they say. Let us talk about it. All bruised out 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. Kill it and then I walk away. Put the chalk around it. I just get up here and watch it.
I've been going hard from the night into the day.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll see Nick Bolton. He was terrific defensively last week with 11 tackles. It's the Chiefs and the Vikings, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
The Vikings defense ready to go to work here on this Sunday night. Play action, it's Mahomes. And incomplete to open things up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. See what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Screen play, McKinnon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Mahomes firing complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37. To give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. That's into the hands of Fortson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Lewis Seen showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. And the sack parade continues. Remember last week, they had an astounding 8 sacks, another one there on the opening drive.
And they have the mentality of just attacking.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Mahomes now to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me.
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. On 1st down, Mahomes. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Lewis Seen. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Kansas City suited Valdez-Scantling well, and he produced a new career high in receptions and nearly in yards as well. One of football's best deep threat.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Lewis Seen able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Here's Mahomes to throw. His throw incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing has led to a lack of points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
The guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they're...
The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They'll be seeking a stop here for sure in the 3rd quarter of a tie football game. Mahomes now on 1st down. Pressure comes and down he goes. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz able to get the sack. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down, as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you could actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Mahomes now on first down. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Lewis Seen able to record his 5th sack of the season. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback.
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. Here's Mahomes. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but